Yeah. But well, shit, let's get in. Shall we get into it? You guys ready to talk shop?
Let's
Ready to
do
Yeah,
it.
let's get into it.
ready to slut it up?
Yeah. Slow down, slow down.
I gotta do the fucking Karate Kid shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
there it is. Hands in the
I like
water,
that.
hands in the
I
water,
almost forgot
hands in
to
the
swim.
water.
I like that,
Can't
dude.
breathe.
Personally.
I smoke to that. I smoke to that. Calvin and Lawz in a bar back with a new episode of I smoke to that. I smoke to that. Oh,
I'll smoke to that. I'll smoke to that. Presented by 69. Brought to you by the good folks at 69
Oh, that was good, dude. I hope we get sponsored.
69 and things.
Welcome to another episode of I'll Smoke to That. This is episode 13, Kindergarten Cop. I'm your host, Cal VP. You got Cobra, you got Ep. What's up, dudes?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How
Dude,
we all
What's
another
going
Oregon
living?
on?
classic.
Yep. And we have another Oregon Classic on our hands. Hopefully, y'all
Oh
watch
yeah.
Kindergarten Cop. Yeah, but a
Or
quick
have
check-in.
watched it.
A quick check-in. How's everybody doing? Ep, how you been? Heard you were
Good.
outside today.
Outside a little too long. We're looking like a licorice right now. We feeling fantastic though.
Got
You
a little
know?
sun.
Got a little sun.
A little tuckered out from the sun.
A little sleepy. A little sleepy, but we're ready to go. We're ready to talk about this kindergarten cap.
The kindergarten cap. Yeah, dude. What about you, Cobra? How you feeling?
I'm good. I went and checked out over in Portland. I believe it's off of Belmont, but I went to
Mhm.
Movie Madness,
Oh
and
yeah.
that was my first time going there. And I wasn't sure. I thought like you could buy movies and stuff. They have a little shelf that you can buy that have been, rented out or whatever. But it's
Mhm.
dope. It's just a movie rental spot, and with like the collection is crazy. There's a lot of good stuff. If I lived closer, I would definitely have a little account there, man.
That's
But
sick. How
Yeah.
cool to check out.
how 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 long is the rental? A little 5 day rental? A little
I
week
think
long
I think
rental?
I saw like some of them are like 3-day rentals, and then some of them are
Hmm.
like 5-day rentals. I'm sure like the more stuff that doesn't get checked out often, you could do the 5.
Yeah, that's sick, dude. That sounds fun. It sounds like a
Yeah, that
good
was
one.
sick. What about you?
Hell yeah. Uh, Shit. Today I was just working out and stuff and chilling and watching this movie, uh, handling some business. But I did see Dane over the weekend, or I guess it was Thursday last week. I got to see Dane, and he does not watch the podcast. He does not watch the podcast, but he did watch the first episode, and I guess we were calling it the All Smoke to That podcast, or at some point we were calling that, and he requested we now refer to it as a podcast. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Make
Much agreed. Shout out to Dane.
yeah,
Much agreed.
and he did not say what up to anybody or tell me to say hi to anybody. So,
and he
and he
won't
would
see
be
this to
Yeah, and he would be pissed if I did. So I was about to be like he told me like shout out to everybody who's listening. He says what's up, but he didn't say that.
he'll make a YouTube account just to post that, hey, I didn't really
Yeah,
say
I
that.
never said
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I
I
never
never
said
told
that.
him to
So
say that.
And
yeah, don't
flag. Flag.
yeah.
Thumbs
So don't
down.
get your hopes up to all our friends and listeners if you were hoping you were getting a shout out from Dane. Except for he did, you know what? Never mind. Shout out to Queasy. He did say what up to Queez. So,
There we go.
uh,
Yeah, I would too, though.
Yeah,
because I
no
was,
doubt.
oh, yeah.
Respect.
So, and I have a story to tell about Dane, which I haven't told on this podcast yet. Uh, so I met Dane 2010. It must have been maybe 2009, somewhere around there. Like right as I moved up to Portland, and once we got to hanging out, we knew we were like gonna be good friends. It was one of those, like the first day we kicked, I was like, oh, fuck with this dude. We made some
Mhm.
beats. We were talking shit. was like smoking weed. Like, oh yeah, we just like this is gonna be my bud. Anyway, about a few days after us hanging out, he started calling me Big Dog, and then for like
Yeah.
the whole time I known him that I lived in Portland, which was like 5 years, he called me Big Dog, and I was like, he'd be, "What's up, Big Dog?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm Big Dog. That's my boy," you know. And then he moved to LA after I moved to LA, and we were chilling one time, and he's on the phone, and he's like, blah blah blah, and then he's like, "All right, Big Dog, I'll talk to you later." And I turn and I'm like, "What was he? Was he talking to me?" And he was not talking to me. He was talking to somebody else, calling them Big
Oh,
Dog.
You're like, wait, there's
And
two big dogs in the world right
there's two,
now?
right?
wait.
So I'm thinking there's two big dogs. That's
Ah,
fucked up. I'm big dog. Now all of a sudden there's two big dogs. I guess I'll have to deal with that. That there's a new big dog in town. And
yeah,
then I
new
start
big dog in
then
town.
then I relay this story to Lawz, and I go, "Oh, Dane always call." And then Lawz, what did you say?
I'm pretty sure I was like, what? I was like,
No,
he calls.
you were like Dane always calls me big dog.
Yeah, that's what I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
That's what he calls me.
yeah,
That's what I found out. He doesn't just
Incredible.
call me big dog.
Yeah,
yeah.
three
So.
big dogs.
Oh,
Oh,
I think anybody
There's
he
multiple
talks to
big
is big
dogs.
dog. I think everybody's big dog.
it's a dog
Yeah,
pound.
I
for
just
real.
I never heard him say it to anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've known him since like '03.
Yeah. So I told him that story and he laughed.
Oh,
Uh, and I was like, yeah. So anyway, shout out to Dane. Uh,
shout out to Dan.
You're
That's a
still
so
good
big
I,
one.
dog though.
yeah, I told him don't call me big dog anymore. Like I'm cool off that. You just call me by my
I don't
gov.
want to share with other big dogs. Please don't call me big
Yeah,
dog
please don't
anymore.
call me big dog anymore. I thought that was like, I thought it was like a nickname. Like I call you Dane the Stain. And if I was calling other people Dane the Stain, I think you'd be upset.
Yeah, I think you can see where I'm coming from.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you
that's
get
fair.
that.
Oh,
Anyway, that was a bit of Dane talk for the episode. Of
Yeah,
dude, what a way to start.
shout out to the
great
man
way.
himself, dude. So let's get into it. We watched Kindergarten Cop, a freaking 90s classic.
Yeah, a 1990 classic.
1990,
Yeah,
right on the cusp, the cutting
Yeah,
edge of the 90s.
yep, exactly.
Just
December
just the
21st.
start. Okay, so yeah, that's perfect, dude. So it was a Christmas time release. Probably did big numbers in the box office. But yeah, it's a
It
movie from
actually,
1990. You got it?
yeah, I was gonna say it actually it cost them 26 million to make
Hmm.
and they made 202 million worldwide.
whew,
I wonder
okay.
what those first day numbers were like. Probably pretty
I
good
I guess good.
on
And
Christmas
then the
Day.
VHS sales,
Yeah,
they're probably
VHS
crazy.
was going up. So yeah, it's a movie with Arnold. Uh, and he plays a cop in Los Angeles, and he's chasing after this dude that he's like, he's like one the cop who's been chasing after this guy his whole career, kind of thing. Been
Yeah.
trying to been trying to pin him down, and so it starts off with that, like the gritty LA, and then the dude's wife and kid who Arnold's trying to fucking take out have ran off and they've escaped to Oregon, and so he's got to go up to Oregon to convince her to testify against her husband or whatever to lock him up for this murder that he had just committed. And that's basically the basis of the movie. So Arnold and this other cop go up there to frickin' uh go infiltrate the kindergarten and find the kid and the wife. They don't know who the wife is or what she looks like, but they know she's up there. And so that's the movie basically. And then, and the movie ensues. So
Yeah, I
I
was
love
gonna
I love
say,
my intros to these movies. I'm like, you watch the whole movie, and I'm like, I get like halfway through telling it, and I give up because I'm like,
yeah, exactly. But I do
that's
like
about all you
the
need.
beginning because the beginning is like badass, you know? Like I always
Yeah,
It
forget
is,
every time I watch it, I forget. Because yeah, he's just walking through the mall, the bad dude
yeah,
with the ponytail, the
yeah,
Chris.
just smoking a cigarette in the mall.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm like,
Is it
you know he's a
Chris?
bad guy.
Is it
Yeah,
Chris or Crisp?
Mr. Crisp.
Crisp. Okay, it is
Yeah,
Crisp.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mr. Crisp.
Bad
Yeah,
guy.
Chris.
Yeah, so it starts out like that, and then it is pretty bad. Like when it started out, because
And
I was
look at his
complaining.
fit.
Yeah, his fits fire. I was complaining in the group chat earlier that I picked this movie over other Arnold movies that I kind of pushed for because like I was like, damn, I don't really want to watch this movie. But it started out badass enough for me to be like, okay,
Yeah.
it's still Arnold, being Arnold. But then,
I have a question. Now, do y'all remember when Crisp is confronting Homeboy and he's talking about, oh, just, give me a grand or whatever. Who was the girl that was hiding in the closet?
Oh, just behind the boxes or whatever. That was
Yeah.
just another tweaker that was with the dude who got
Okay.
yeah,
I
yeah,
I was trying to
clapped
remember.
at.
I was like, wait, do
Because
I
she looks
feel?
like
yeah,
the mom too.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was. Yep,
yeah.
exactly. I
Or
was
No,
like,
the
she's
no,
just
that's
like
wife.
not her.
It looks like the
she's
wife.
yeah, she's just another
Yeah.
blonde woman. But yeah, she could
Yeah,
have
in the
just
90s.
ended she could have just ended the whole movie, or she just would have testified against that dude.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
like
yeah, that would have
he
been it.
They're like, he killed your boyfriend. She was like, that's not even my boyfriend. I don't know that dude for shit.
Yeah,
And it's like,
I
what? You
barely
were
knew
like,
him.
you were like crying over him, dude. When when she keeps
For real.
when Danny, his name is Danny, and he's on the ground all dead, and she's like, Danny, Danny, get up, get up. It's like this dude is clearly dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's dead.
get up.
And then
Oh
when
shit.
she was in question, then she just stormed out. I'm like, bro, like you were acting like you
Yeah.
didn't know who this man was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly,
But hey,
dude.
that's how it
Uh,
is sometimes.
it's so good too in that early scene when she like leaves the precinct and then Arnold goes to find her and he like comes goes to that little grimy spot and like beats those dudes up
Yeah.
and then and then he like turns to the dudes about his car and
Yeah.
he's like tell you one thing, my name is John Kimball and I love my car. And he's like got the
Yep.
gun.
Pulled the shotgun out. Homeboy was like,
He's
oh
Yeah,
like,
man, I'm
don't even
just
worry
gonna keep
about it.
don't even worry about
yeah,
it, man. I'm just gonna
don't
keep
worry
watching
about
of
it.
it.
Exactly, dude. And
What's
then
hey man, he's tripping. I was gonna whoop his ass. I was like, I bet you were, buddy.
bet you weren't. Yeah, dude. He's looking badass. So then he comes in and starts shooting up the party, and he's like, "I'm the party pooper."
I'm the party pooper. That
So
shit
good.
got me.
There's the same type of scene like that in that movie Cobra with Sylvester Stallone, where he's like,
Shit. Where he goes bust up
don't
the
fuck up my
party.
shit. Yeah. And his
Oh, dude,
car, and everyone's like, then all of a sudden they're watching it for him.
that's tight. Yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic action flick thing to don't fuck with the car. But yeah, the party
That's
pooper
just
line
funny.
got me good. I was like, oh,
I'm
I
the
was
That's
like,
funny.
party pooper.
yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, y'all knew what you were doing with that one, making
Oh
him say
shit.
that shit.
Yeah, they did. Crazy.
Dude, so he had to deal with them kids. They were freaking out, dude. Uh,
Dude, those kids were wild.
yeah. The one
They
kid, he's like,
said, oh, go ahead.
"Oh no, you go ahead, man."
Oh, I was just gonna say, they said that like when they're filming the movie, like since the
uh,
kids weren't actual like kid actors, that they would just keep the camera rolling and rolling and rolling while they're doing stuff. So a lot of it is just them catching it.
Improv.
Yeah.
just the kids being kids.
Hmm.
So good.
A lot of them weren't actors. They were just like extras from Astoria.
Yeah, I think so. I would assume maybe like the twins
Yeah.
were.
That was the other thing that like I noticed was, it's like when they're flying from LA to Portland and it's like they bring them out breakfast and shit. It's like that's a 2 hour flight. Like you're not getting breakfast on a 2 hour flight.
No, not at all.
They acted like it was so far away. I'm like, that's a day drive. Like you can drive from
Yeah,
LA to Portland
you
in a
might get
day.
some peanuts.
Yeah, so I'm like,
For real.
why was he struggling to find his wife so bad? But I guess it's different times. Different times. And the chick getting all sick on the plane, like his partner or whatever.
Yeah, Detective O'Hara.
Yeah, she's all fucked up, dude.
Yeah,
So
she
that's
got the
why
plague or some shit. That was
yeah,
crazy.
so she was supposed to be the one teaching the class, but then she got sick, and now Arnold is teaching the class. And they flew, and then there was the other thing, the drive from like Portland to Astoria like took forever too. It's like this is all just doesn't take
Yeah,
that
that's a
long to get over
3 hour
there.
drive.
Yeah.
Yep, for real.
Yeah, all of a sudden now it's so dark and rainy and all this other. I'm like, all right, it is Oregon
Which
though.
that's
So
how it used to be all the
yeah, I
time.
was about to say though,
That's
what it is
true.
Oregon.
That is
It is
true.
Oregon, and the '90s was different.
For
The weather was
sure.
very different. Uh, yeah, dude. And then the movie, like, I don't know, I kind of started losing interest for a while. To be honest, to be honest with you, I
Yeah.
was kind of
Well,
like,
from there, yeah, from there, it's more like just like remembering from when I was watching it with a kid, like stuff that stood out. Like, remember when the main kid who is the villain's son, when
Oh
everyone's
yeah.
leaving the class and he turns around and just starts like drilling them with like
everybody
My
who's
swim
everyone
teacher's
who's
better than
better than
you.
you.
yeah, yeah,
He was hell
yeah,
yeah, that
dude.
shit's
Ew,
so funny.
On his first day too, just hit him hard, dude. The other
who's
line that
better
always
than you
got me
too?
was the little kid going, "Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina." And it's like,
This is
that's
classic.
that's a classic line. That was always
Yeah.
a good chuckle,
That was the
a good
one.
chuckle.
That one, then of course, our mom says our dad is a real sex machine.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
twins, that shit's
Yeah, the
crazy.
twins.
yeah. That one's crazy. Like
Yeah.
as an older
Who is
person
he
Listen,
watching that, you're
daddy
like,
and what does he do?
who's your
yeah.
daddy and what does he do?
Shit. And then the kid right there on the
I,
right.
I, I, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good Arnold, dude.
Dude, I want you
I,
to redo the whole movie.
Yeah, I just
it's
need you
okay.
doing the voice of
It's okay. You can pet the parrot. Oh no, you can pet the ferret. It
it won't
doesn't
bite.
bite. It won't bite.
Yeah, it doesn't bite. He's
The
like,
kids are
if it
scared as
bites you, it'll give
shit.
you rabies.
For real. Yeah, not what my bad. What were you saying about homeboy on the right? He looks mad familiar. What else
No,
was he in?
I just thought it's funny because like later on in the movie when he's like, Mr. Kimball, are you all right? I would just remember that when we were kids. We used to always
Yeah.
say that
That shit
if
is
anyone
funny.
got hurt.
Yeah, dude.
Also, one one of my favorite when the three moms, the one that has like the ill ass colorful jacket, she's like,
Yeah.
"Holy cow, is that the new substitute?" And she turns around to the two other moms, and
Yeah, she
we can't let them see us like this. We don't have any makeup on. She's
He's like,
basically like,
get
y'all
married.
always look trash. She's like, your moms,
no
it's cool. Like,
yeah, she turned and she was like, I don't have any makeup on. They're like, so neither do we. And she's like, yeah, but you got husbands and you always look like frogs. She said some
that's what,
shit
yeah,
like
something
that.
like that. Some
I was
crazy
like,
shit.
frogs?
Yeah, she
Oh,
dissed them
frogs is
crazy.
so
Yeah, she
good.
dissed them hard.
She's like, y'all are married. Let me get this man.
Yeah,
Safe to say, she didn't get him.
that's so funny, dude.
That's just funny.
Yeah, man. And then he starts falling for one of the teachers.
Yep.
And so they get you thinking it's like, could be these three different, single mother with the kid parents who might be that dude's wife or whatever that ran away. But
Right.
you never expect, spoiler alert, you weren't expecting it was the one he was falling for.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't fit the
What was her
description,
name?
dude.
Miss Palmieri, something like that.
Let me see if I got it.
I'm not good with names of movies, I guess.
Something close.
I just call him Arnold.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, but I
so
think
then then she gets pissed off. When she finds out that he is a cop, she gets real pissed off. Feels all
yeah.
duped and
Paul
stuff.
Mary. Yeah. Paul Mary.
Yeah,
Joyce Paul Mary.
There we go. Yeah, yeah.
Joyce. And he's
That's her
got a
fake
line.
name. Because
Joyce.
her real name in the movie
Joyce.
is Rachel Crisp, but she changed it because
Oh,
she's a
right. She changed it
hideout.
to Joyce. So she's Rachel Chris. So when she finds out he's a cop, she's like, I wish you weren't a cop. I wish you were a kindergarten teacher. And he goes, I wish I was a kindergarten teacher, but I'm not. I'm a cop. And it's like,
Yeah.
That's
yeah, you're like,
right.
yeah, dude. Yeah, we get that point of the movie that you're fucking a
Uh,
cop. It was just so funny, like terrible writing,
yeah.
hilarious delivery. I need to text F
Crazy.
every single Arnold line I want to say so he can just say it in the Arnold voice.
You're just
There's
texting
some
it to him
bad
live.
lines, bro.
Yeah,
So
no,
many
text you
bad
that line.
lines.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. We need to
I
insert. We
mean,
need
it's
to
not a
insert that.
tumor is probably one of the most classic ones
It's,
from the
it
movie,
is not
right?
a tumor. It is not a tumor. That shit. Yeah, that's a good line. Uh, yeah. What a move. This it did kind of plateau. It was just like, all right, 30 minutes in, you're like, okay, well,
Yeah, because
where are we going next?
that's when it was a kids movie. You're like, okay, now it's really just
Right.
focused on the kids and stuff. Yeah. All right.
I
One
wish I
last
was a
one.
kid and a teacher, but I'm not. I'm a cop. I was, I was, I was, I was, yeah,
Oh.
I was, yeah, I was,
That's so funny. That's so good, dude.
Oh, I feel like that's how we should start it, the episode.
They gotta edit everything. Everything he does, they always gotta edit because he keeps doing that.
You can't
I got
stop
that
it.
one though.
Yeah,
I
just
got
say
that
the
one though.
line,
Remember?
Arnold. Just say the line.
I mean, remember,
Wow.
shout out to Will Sasso. Hilarious. Remember Will Sasso would do that on Mad TV, bro. That
Oh,
shit would
so good, dude.
kill
So
me.
good. Classic. Yeah,
I,
that is classic. That's true. That's why it's hitting that funny because I'm, oh yeah. Dude, that's timeless.
yeah,
Timeless movie.
yeah.
What
We gotta
time?
get Will Sasso on the podcast. He'd be down. He'll do it.
That'd be sick, dude.
That'd be
Yeah,
See what
crazy.
so
we could do.
hey, Will Sasso, shout out to you. Hilarious. So now
For
he's
real.
becoming a good teacher. Of course, he starts off and he's a bad teacher. And now he's becoming a good teacher. He cares about the kids. There's that scene where it's like there's that whole storyline of that one kid who's like getting beat by his dad, and it's like, dude,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. There's
Yeah,
some dark stuff.
but then,
yeah,
he sees the dad, punches him,
yeah,
and
he
then
gives
he
him
hmm
a
gets
good
and then he
whop.
has to go to the principal's office and that little short ass principal lady, and
Hmm.
she's
Miss
like talking to
Principal
him,
Hunt. Yeah,
and she loved it, remember? I
Yeah,
yeah.
remember
she
that
was
catching me
stoked.
off guard when I was a kid. I was like, oh,
She
he's
let
about to
me.
get in
She
trouble.
said, "Let me finish. You are a great teacher." He's like, "Oh shit, I like teaching kindergarten."
Start feeling himself a little bit. They
And
start
then
doing the
she
little
did that.
drills.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and then of course the crisp dude gets out of jail, and his mom's like like some fucking crazy harsh lady too, and so
Hmm
Yeah, she's
they go up.
nuts.
Yeah, she's nuts, and they go up to Oregon and freaking infiltrate the school and set the freaking school on fire and blah blah blah, dude. Then the movie gets a little badass. It gets a little badass there. The mom hits
Yeah,
the other
starts
chick with the
badass.
car. Uh, there's some gunfire and shit, dude. But it's
In the
like, yeah, it's
school.
just, yeah, it's more just like, yeah, like
Homegirl.
less.
Oh, go ahead, my bad.
I was just gonna say it's just like less fun seeing like violent stuff when they're like, there's kids involved and stuff.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
For real, yeah,
just
That's
kind
why
of
the
like, meh,
beginning was badass.
yeah.
yeah. But then when like the dude's like yelling at his son and like, you don't know me and fucking, it's like, all right, well now, you know,
Now I don't like the movie anymore.
yeah, yeah. It's less fun now. Now it's kind of
Way less
serious.
fun.
Well, I think it's because it was like originally written darker.
Hmm
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
guy who directed it, he did Twins, movie with him
Okay.
and Danny DeVito, and
Yeah,
Uh,
classic, a
he's like, I
classic.
want to do one that's more with kids. The
Hmm.
so they probably started shooting in the beginning like a little too dark, and then they kind of toned it down.
Yeah,
yeah, you're
dude.
probably right.
Yeah. Well,
They have some great scenes. I mean, my favorite towards the end is when Detective O'Hara brings the bat to the mom's wrist. I'm just like, yo, those
oh
her wrists
yeah,
would
dude.
have broke. You can't put
Yeah,
those
she
wrists in a
she
handcuff. Why?
she
I
whapped
was
her
like,
hard on the wrist and then bonked her.
crazy.
Skunked out on the side.
That's like
Yeah, she
Mighty
was out.
Ducks. That's like Mighty Ducks. Is it two when he gets him with the hockey stick?
Yep,
Hmm.
Banks.
yep, that's two.
But he didn't have like there's no like badass like finishing line or something, at the end.
Yeah,
I was looking
that's
for the
true.
badass line. And then it's like you just shoot this little kid's dad right in front of him. This kid's traumatized, dude. Like that's what I'm saying. When
Dude,
kids are involved, I start thinking a little deeper, and I'm like, that's actually
dude,
pretty fucked up,
there is a
you
kind of
know?
badass line at the end. The last
Oh, is there?
line of the whole movie is that one kid, and he's like, uh-oh, they're gonna do it.
Oh yeah,
And then the
they're gonna
movie
Uh,
do it.
starts fading out.
You're right. You're right.
touche,
Uh-oh, they're
touche,
gonna do it.
touche. No, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
that shit
true.
is funny.
But it's like, yeah. It's funny when it's like that when you start thinking too deep about the movie and you're like, damn, that little kid's gonna be fucked up for life. And it's like, this is just a fucking movie, first of all.
Right, right, right.
But like
Yeah.
I'll watch action flicks and they're just like, we're just killing bad guys left and right. And you're like, yeah, it's badass. Dude, you're never just like, dude, that guy's got a family. That guy's got a family. That guy's got three kids at home. No mom. The mom left. It's just three kids. Now you just killed him. So what? He's a bad guy. Yeah, no, he couldn't even gone up against you. You're John Wick. You just knocked him out.
Yeah.
He didn't even get to unholster his gun. So
I mean, that's true. I mean, the
you
early
just
scene
can't.
though with the kid that was getting abused by his dad, just when he's sitting turned away from everybody, sitting on the desk alone, I was like, oh man,
Yeah, the
this
kids
is
start
this
That's
is
picking on him.
sad. Yeah, this
sad,
is
dude.
sad as hell.
Dude, because that's how it is
Sad, dude.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, real shit. That's
I
definitely
always
some
stuck
real
up for
stuff.
kids that were getting picked on at school.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I always picked on kids at school. I mean, what'd you say, Lawz?
Huh?
What did you say, dude? Whatever Lawz said is what I said as well. I didn't hear you. What was that?
Dude, the yin and the yang.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you were helping them. Calvi was
Yeah.
taking their lunch money. It's all good,
I
dude.
was giving them mine.
Yeah, dude. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed Kindergarten Cop, uh, because I sort of did. I
Dude,
don't know.
I don't know, it's Northwest classic, you know. I
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
enjoyed it
shot in
when I was a
Oregon.
kid.
It was like fun to just see like Astoria. You're like, damn, Astoria is real nice, but in the '90s it looked nice. Looks probably more or less the same nowadays. I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah, I mean they've been building it up. There's a lot more, it's more popping now.
Okay,
For
For
after
sure.
but
Oregon, you know.
yeah, but yeah, that was nice seeing the Oregon coast like that and the greeneries, and you're like, yeah, this is sick. So,
Yep.
um, yeah, dude, you guys got anything else you want to talk about with the movie? Do we have any other facts? Any other factoid boy facts?
Yeah, we
I
need some
mean
factoid
the
boys.
the school that it was shot at was, what is it? John Jacob Astor Elementary in Astoria, Oregon, which they say is a tour joint, same as the Goonies house.
No, okay,
Mm,
okay,
hell yeah.
that was a fact.
It definitely was.
Yeah, I think
Well,
that's it. I'm right there with you, where it's just like, I mean, hey, it was a movie. The first part, you're
yeah,
like, cool. And then after that, it's just like, But a time is a time, Oregon classic,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
yeah.
It's a kids
No,
movie.
and
It's
it's
a kid's
Arnold. It's
movie.
like Arnold's captivating regardless, like
Yeah,
that's why he
exactly.
is that's why he's like the movie star like that dude,
Yeah, last
Hmm.
action hero, you
Yeah,
know.
he's the action hero
Classic.
for sure,
Damn.
even in a movie like this. So, and no knock if you love this movie, I'm not saying I
Yep.
don't love it. Um, I was just sitting there like I could be watching Predator right now, and that would be sick.
Yeah, or Terminator.
Yeah, or
Or Last
Terminator.
Action
But
Hero.
Yeah,
shout out to Arnold, shout out to Astoria, Oregon.
Yep.
And with
Oregon
that, I
talk.
say I'll smoke to that.
I
Uh,
smoke to that. I smoke to that. I smoke to that. Calvin and Lawz in upper back with a new episode of I smoke to that. I smoke to that.
nah.
Uh,
It's just him doing that for an hour.
Yeah. This is a podcast.
Why are you getting me?
Oh man,
Oh
that's
man.
good, dude. That's funny. Well, shall we rate the movie? Should we rate
Yeah.
this freaking Oregon classic of a movie, dude? Shout out to
Yeah.
Oregon. They call it Oregon. Some people call it Oregon. All my East Coast family calls it Oregon. Oregon, baby.
Yes, it's
Oregon, baby.
Oregon.
Oregon, baby. So, yeah, let's rate the movie. Let's rate Kindergarten Cop. Law's spoken. Law's Cobra spoken.
Yeah.
Law's
Set it
Cobra
up.
Gold Chain spoken. What's your rating of this movie?
All right. Since it is a movie that is made with in Oregon, I'm giving it 5 bong hits.
I like
I'll
that.
take the bong hits outside because there's kids.
Hmm.
Uh,
Respect.
Respect
I'll
that,
I'll
dude.
I'll give it a bad guy villain ponytail because there's always like even in like Three Ninjas, he has a ponytail.
Yeah, it's a great look if you want to be a villain.
And
For
then I will give it a hat made out of foil to keep the bad guys away.
That's a that's a deep cut. That's what we call a deep cut. You had to watch the movie to know that one.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. I always
Sick. I
forget
like
about
that.
that.
That's good.
That's my
That's
rating.
good. That's a good rating.
There it is.
Great rating, dude. Yep.
All
Do you
right.
want to go next or
Uh,
do you want me to go next?
I think I'm gonna give it one shotgun. Um
It was a badass
uh
shotgun too.
Yeah, it was a
great badass
badass.
shotgun. Badass shotgun. One snot rag from Detective O'Hara's sickness bed.
Nice.
She had it. Whatever it was, she had that shit, boy. I tell you what.
Yeah, she
She
did.
said,
She
dude,
had
I
the
can't do it. The kids are gonna
yeah,
hate you. You gotta do this
yeah,
now.
dude. She kept yakking, yakking,
Um,
yak, dude.
Yeah, good yak for sure.
and I think I'll also give it a you're soft. Your mommies are not gonna be around to wipe your tushies anymore. That's that's my rating.
Yeah, dude,
Dude,
freaking solid.
I really need you to do the whole movie. I need you to redo the whole movie. Then I'll watch it every day.
Yeah, might be my favorite.
Yeah,
Put that
that
on the
might be
black
my
market
favorite.
right quick.
Yeah, dude. That's a great rating. Uh, I'm gonna rate it. I'm gonna give this one a 3.5 bong hits.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't because if we're actually rating it by bong hits on this one, I wouldn't call it a fiver. Let's say it's a good 3.5 bong hits because I still gotta get stoned. But it didn't make me want to get more stoned watching it. Well, it didn't get me stoked to get stoned watching it. Uh,
sure.
I'm gonna give it one Arnold Schwarzenegger's beard because it
Oh
was rare
yeah,
to see him with a beard, and he's pretty
true,
badass with
At
a
the
beard. Yeah, I'm
beginning
true.
of
like
the
this.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like he's freaking badass with his beard. I'm gonna do one Alaskan Airlines barf bag because
Damn.
she definitely needed that. I'm gonna do a
uh,
headache that might be a tumor, but it's not a tumor at all. We'll give we'll give it one of those. And 30 little Lincolns. 30
that-
little Abe Lincolns. I'm gonna give it
yeah.
that. And that's my rating of the movie.
Dude, every
uh,
time.
Fantastic ratings all around.
yeah,
Fantastic
all around
ratings.
great ratings, dude. Great ratings. Shout out to Arnold. Speaking of Arnold and ratings, should we talk top five Arnold movies?
Yeah.
While we're here, while we're
Oof.
on the subject of Arnold and what other in the chat or whatever you call it or comments, whoever wants to tell us what other Arnold movies does he have a beard in? Especially in the 80s and 90s. I just don't remember him having a beard. So,
Not till he
Yeah,
got older, really.
I can tell you. I can tell you what it's not. It's definitely more recent
mm.
that he has a beard in. Between this and Dark Fate, Terminator Dark Fate, those are the only two that I've ever seen him with a
Oh
beard.
yeah, dude, Terminator Dark Fate. That was you, but that was because he's supposed to now be
2019.
like, yeah, rugged.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rugged, rugged
exactly.
and raw guy.
Yeah, I mean, none of the action heroes really had beards like that.
That's
Everybody's
true.
like clean cut. That was the look, except for freaking Chuck Norris.
Yeah, exactly. Because they couldn't match that, you know? There's no way.
Yeah. Did he have like a full
Yeah.
beard or was he like a mustache? He had the mustache.
Uh, I,
Mutton chops and a mustache. I'm trying to think.
I'm gonna pull it up.
I think Mr. Chuck Norris.
No, he
Well,
had
yeah.
the full beard.
Sick. Well, let's hear it. Who
What
wants
a
to go
legend.
first? Top five Arnold movies.
Okay.
I want your number one too. I want this not in no and not
Ooh,
in.
in
I want
order.
it. I want it in
Oh.
Yeah.
order. I want to know like in
Okay.
order.
All right. All right. Laws, you got it?
Yeah, I'll set it off. Um,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start with Total Recall.
All right.
I would say that's definitely my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the first Terminator because
Okay.
that's the classic I'll Be Back,
Yep.
which is also referenced in Encino Man.
Yep.
Let me see. It's a hard one between. I'll just go with True Lies next.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with Predator, and then you guys ever seen The Running Man? It's kind of
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
futuristic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that
That
one. I
shit's
used to
sick.
watch that back in the day, and I was like, oh, this shit's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Probably
that
one
shit's
one's
I
right.
fire.
missed. I kind of was just doing that, just looking at the list right now.
Yep. Running Man's fire. Damn. I like that. It's
Yeah,
a good five.
those are good
Good
picks.
five. Ep, you ready?
All right. Coming in at number five, I'm gonna do Last
Ooh.
Action Hero
Ooh.
Yeah, which is should be on the list too, because it's a classic.
That's a
for sure.
classic. Yep.
Coming in at number four, True
Mm-hmm.
Lies, classic.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Coming in at number three, Jingle All the Way, Christmas classic.
Damn, that's
Christmas
a
classic
Christmas
for sure.
classic, dude. Big Christmas classic.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Coming in at number two, I got Judgment Day, Terminator 2.
Hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, we could have, it was either that or Predator,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, but
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Predator's
Mm-hmm.
definitely top
yeah,
10
it's
too.
tough.
That's a tough one. Does you can't go wrong.
Yeah, can't really
You
go
really
wrong
can't go
either
wrong.
way.
Can't.
And then number one, I gotta say, Conan the Barbarian.
That's a sick movie. Movie's badass.
Yeah, that's
That movie is badass. That
that's
was like the
just
movie that popped
he
him
has some
off.
heat. Yeah, he has
Yeah,
some heat for sure.
yeah, that was the movie that popped him off. Pause.
It's all good. It's all good. Hey,
I got,
if you want to get a little if I want to get a little pop off.
I, I do have that
All right,
movie.
Pop me
pop me
off.
off, daddy. Who's your daddy? Why you want him to pop me off? Tell
Oh,
your daddy to pop me up one time.
that's insane.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that from Predator.
I don't remember that part of the movie at
Yeah,
all.
I don't remember that part of the movie at
Look at
all,
that.
dude.
I got that on Laserdisc.
Damn,
Sick.
so sick. That's iconic. Damn, that's a tough one.
Classic.
It is a
Yeah.
hard choice.
I'm going off the
Yeah.
top, so I'm not going to go backwards. I'm going to say my number one is Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Yes, sir.
That's like one of my favorite movies of all time. And a very, very close second is True Lies. Because both those two movies are just like my shit. Those
Yeah.
Yep.
movies I watch multiple times each year. Predator is going to be number three. And that's because that one,
Fire.
I mean, come on. Predator's ridiculous. And then I'm going to do probably the original Terminator next
Yeah.
because that movie, I remember being real young and seeing it, and that movie's got titties in it. So,
It does. It
It
does. That's
does.
sick.
and now I'm gonna be like, oh, like labeled as like the dude's so obsessed with titties or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to, going back to when you were a kid and it was like the first time you seen that movie and it was like, what the fuck? dude, I was probably like 4 years
Yeah,
old or five
sick.
years old. Uh,
Incredible.
I think that's four now.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got one left. Number five.
Oh, man, that's really hard. I want to say Commando, but I also want to say
Ooh.
Jingle All the Way, and I also want to I want to say Total
Yeah.
Recall.
Yeah.
I'll just say all
Yeah.
those are number five.
There you go. A
That's a
I don't
three-way
tough
know if you
one.
could
tie
do
for
that.
number five.
I'll just say Jingle All the Way because that movie I probably watch a lot. I watch that like every year. But I watch a lot
Yep.
of
Yeah,
Arnold movies all the time. Collateral Damage is fucking
yeah,
sick.
Fire. Yeah.
yeah,
Eraser is fucking sick. Uh, Twins is
yeah.
good. You know.
Yep.
It's just funny.
So and
But
down
yeah,
in the
Total Recall is definitely my favorite.
yeah, down in
Notice
the
how none of us
comments.
mentioned Batman and Robin.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, but he did a great job in that as Mr.
He
Freeze.
he did good, but goddamn, that movie was
Have
ass.
have we talked about that movie on here? I can't
No.
remember. But we watched we my dad took me and my brother to go see it in theaters, and of course we're all stoked because McDonald's was giving out the cups when
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were
for
from
sure.
Yep.
Jim Carrey, all this shit, and we went and watched it, and like I loved it because I was however old I was,
Yeah,
Hmm.
young,
exactly.
so I just loved it because it was like, oh shit, this is crazy. But me and my brother like sat in the first few rows because we were young, and my dad was in the back, and like halfway through the movie. We just heard him snoring. It's just like so loud, bro. You could hear him through the whole theater. Just,
Oh, I could totally picture that
dude,
too.
yeah.
Legend, bro. He's a
So
legend.
good. It
Dude,
was so
Oh my God.
all the movie stories that you've shared with us have been great.
good. Dude, because he was the best. Like I'm saying, he showed us we watched Terminator and it had to be it was at the first house I lived in and I only lived there till I was 6. So it was like I remember watching it at that house. So I was anywhere between, 2 to
Yeah.
6 years, 5 years old, whatever. So it
Yeah,
was sick.
exactly.
Because I had the older brother, or just and my dad, just like it was different times. You know what I mean? You all know how it
Yeah,
was.
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
We would
Exactly.
just we would get to watch the movies because it's like it's a fucking movie, dude.
Yep.
Exactly.
Uh, remember the movies like Problem Child and shit with
Yeah.
Oh
the little
yeah.
redhead kid.
Yes,
Hmm.
sir.
So we loved those movies, me and my brother, and this was at the
Yeah,
same
same.
house, and we kind of lived like out in the outskirts of Eugene and kind of the country a bit in this little house, and we watched that movie a few times, whatever. Then one day I was standing outside in the driveway, and there's just like a long road, and people were driving by, and I was just flipping them off because he does that in the movie. I got in so much trouble.
Oh shit.
It was like a,
uh
That's so good.
it was like an old road. It wasn't even like a busy road or anything. So it's just like all our neighbors basically driving by, like, and I'm just
Your
out there
community.
with, yeah, exactly. It's just like this tiny little fucking hippie little shit. It was
Bro, a
funny,
major
bro.
bird. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
the
What
fuck?
the frick is going
yeah.
on? I
You're
thought they
doing
didn't
more
like us.
you're
Yeah.
doing more bad because of that movie than you were because of Terminator. You
Yeah,
know?
dude, exactly.
Oh man. Problem Child, great man. Yeah, great movies.
Yeah, classic.
Damn.
Yeah, those were great movies. Uh, dude, those are good ratings too for the Arnold.
Dude, you guys are so good at ratings.
Great
That
ratings,
shit's
great,
fun.
and like, yeah, it's tough picking movies like top five movies for people because, especially with him, it's like those all of them were great. You know,
Yeah.
they all got
He
a
has a
special
lot of
place.
hitters. For sure.
Yeah,
He has a lot of hitters.
because it's like tough to think about like what movies you want to watch over and over that like age the best. But
Right.
hey, shout out to him. Shit, what movie you guys want to watch next week? Wait, hold on. I think next week we should watch High Fidelity. I think we need like
Okay.
you know,
Dude, Jack Black,
yeah, John Cusack, Jack Black.
classic.
High fidelity
Classic.
it is.
And I'm hyped too because it's probably been now, I'd say at least a couple years since I watched it.
Yeah, not that's one of my favorites. So I'll be watching that
Yeah,
one
I
all
know
the
that.
time too. top five. And we have a special guest next week. So make sure y'all watch the episode next week as well because we got a
Yeah.
special
And
guest.
this movie was hand selected by them.
Yep, he did. Did hand select it.
Very good.
Did do that.
It's gonna be a good one. Love that movie.
Mm. Yeah, dude. Me too. Well, shit. Should we? Did we get a little message from Thunderbird Kelly? Is it that
Dude,
time?
TBK.
it's almost my favorite moment of the week.
Yeah, dude. Me too. Should we do a little TBK random fact of the day?
Hey, Louis, which way do I have to lean? Do I have to lean this way?
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna get you out of there.
And now, a TBK random fact of the day. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? On today's random fact, it's more of a word of advice. Don't eat something silly if you don't want to wake up to a mud pie. I'm so embarrassed. I had to walk with a floaty in front of me. I pooped myself. It happens to the best of us. And you ain't cool unless you poop your water shorts. Okay. Bye.
Thank you, Thunderbird Kelly, for that wonderful
Damn,
random
unfortunate.
fact of the
Sound like he
day.
had a crazy ass day. The hell?
I don't know if I've heard of me called water shorts before. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy is very much a 1970s type of human being. It sounds like.
Yeah, dude. That's sick, dude. Wearing those water shorts.
I wonder if his ball came out the bottom of him. I feel like they're just high. You
Yeah,
know
They
what I
didn't,
mean?
dude.
he cuts out the lining, the netting lining.
Dude, they didn't come out because they were never in the first place, man.
They were there already. They were just
They were
there.
always there, dude. As soon as they put them on, that's where they sat.
Yep.
He's like, I like my water short to show my nut sack just a little bit.
So I'm gonna spill a little bit of my tuna fish sandwich
His
on
water
my water
shorts.
short
His
and the
water shorts
ball.
are running shorts.
One ball. Yeah, yeah. Just running shorts.
I mean, that's a classic, you know. That's a classic. That's what my dad would do as well, not to make the whole episode about my dad. He's a well-known runner, and he certainly would come home sometimes when we were young in some short shorts and prop his leg up and his nuts would just boop, and he'd be like, "Come on, dog."
Untie the shoe.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what you doing, man? You're like, Dad, come on, bro.
And he just
He,
laughs.
he would just laugh, dude.
Yeah.
Bumblebee tuna.
Oh, Bumblebee Tuna. Yo, he has the
Yeah,
Pulls
best
it
laugh
forward.
ever. That shit is crazy. That's so
it's
funny.
so
God
funny,
damn.
dude. He
Bro,
was
I just picture that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so funny,
Legend,
Espe-
bro. Legend.
especially back then. Like, yeah, because like when he was
Oh.
growing up, it was like they had, like you showered together the whole thing, so it wasn't like none of that shit. I guess like he wasn't all weirded out by it, and like me and my brother are from
Hmm.
the other era where like my brother was like, if my dad came walked in the bathroom while my brother was in the shower just to like grab something, he would be like, "What the fuck, dude? Just get out of there!" I'm like, "I'm in the shower," kind of thing. He'd be like, "What are you fucking talking about?" So
I'm just
he's like,
grabbing this thing.
yeah, he was like, "Whatever, dude. I'm not looking at your dick, bro." Like,
He said, "Hey,
so
this doesn't affect your shower whatsoever."
he was just funny like that. Uh,
That's so funny.
yeah, I mean, he still does
Good
that, dude.
man.
Last time I stayed over at his house, I'm just like like getting ready to like, I'm like using the bathroom. He's just like knocks on the door, just like opens the door. He's like, I just want to know like what we're doing after you shower. And I'm like, dude.
Yeah, but let's figure it out after I shower.
Yeah. I'm
You
like,
like, it's
dude.
different now. I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Like, chill,
The
bro.
shower's not fogged up yet. Close the door.
Shower's not frosted yet. You
You just
gotta
have a
wait a little
loofah.
bit.
You're just holding a
Yeah.
loofah. Oh,
Dude.
shit.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Stories for
Shout out
days.
to your pops, dude.
yeah,
Yo,
for
shout out
real.
to my
Shout
dad.
out.
The best, most hilarious. I mean, one time, bro, I'm on it. Sorry, but
Yeah, no go.
I FaceTimed him, and he picks up, and it's just straight like him. He's like clearly naked, but it's just like he's like, now I don't see nothing, but it's. I'm like, Dad, dude, why do I see your nipples right now? Like, he's like, I just got out the shower. I'm like, why would you pick up a FaceTime?
Oh, yeah, you
You
have the
can call
option
me
for
back.
audio.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
It's so
ah.
funny. I'm like, I'll call you back. Oh
Oh
man.
man,
Classic.
Yeah, dude, shout
wonderful
out to my
man.
dad. But you know what? I'll smoke to that. I'll smoke to my pops because he is the first person to put me on to Arnold's a lot of things, but definitely Arnold movies. So
I smoke to death. I smoke to death. Can't leave the laws in an F.I. back with a new episode of I smoke to death. I smoke to death.
dude, yeah, what else is going on in the crazy world we living in?
Man,
Break Freaking Ken Starr and Kev Brown dropped a new project.
yes, they did.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you were telling
goodness.
me about that. I'm gonna check it out.
Woo! Yeah,
So
there's some
fire.
heat. There's some
Hmm.
heat for sure.
Yep. Really fire. Beats
Damn.
are crazy, raps are great.
Yep.
Forget what the album's called, but I enjoyed it very much. And I've been bumping it.
Yeah, I'm definitely stoked to hear the beats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
Oh, it's
very
just called
good.
Cold. It's called
Cold. Yeah,
Cold.
that's right.
Yeah. Super fire. Ken Starr hasn't missed a beat.
He's
He was just
very good at rapping.
yeah, super consistent. It was just
Yep.
like fucking dope. And now he was kind of like rapping about smoking weed. And I don't remember him rapping about smoking weed that much back on some of
Yeah,
these
Not at
other
all.
tracks.
Not at all.
So
Star
I like
status, not at all. Yeah.
yeah, I don't remember, but I like him even more now because of
you just relate a
that.
little more.
Yeah, relate to it. I relate to these bars just a little bit more. So I think
You
there's
have a
like this.
different frequency.
Yeah, dude. And I was listening to it with the homies in the studio, just playing my buddy some songs because I know he fucks with Kev Brown and all that shit. And the other homie was like, "Oh, this is like perfect hip hop." I was like, "Yeah, it does sound like that. Just like
hmm
scratches on point, beats on point, raps on point, just like
Yep.
you know." So
That's
um,
tight because that's what you would hope to get, and sometimes you don't get that, you know?
True.
Especially,
yeah, yeah. And if you're listening and you don't know Ken Starr and Kev Brown, ooh, let's see if my stone brain can give a little quick history. Like Kev Brown is a producer from Maryland, and there was this whole crew called the Low Budget Crew. Ken
Yep.
Starr was a rapper from Virginia. He was part of that. They all popped up around 2003.
Odyssey.
Odyssey was in it. Cambridge.
Yep.
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Well,
Odyssey,
Odyssey
Camber.
was crazy.
or
Odyssey
Camber.
still is going crazy.
Yeah, Odyssey's hella fire.
I'll send you his
Oh
EP. I
yeah,
don't know if you heard it yet,
Camber.
Laws, but
Excuse me,
Yeah,
not
send it.
Cambridge. Camber.
yeah. Oh, you good. You
Uh,
good.
there was like Roddy Rod or some shit like that. Wasn't he something? Anyway, basically, like first time I heard Kev Brown was on the DJ Jazzy Jeff the Magnificent project, which
Yes,
is just
sir.
like ridiculous, and it's full of Kev Brown beats. And Odyssey has a solo song on there, Music Man,
Woo.
and that
Woo.
song I think it's called Music Man. Hey, gonna stop correcting myself because anybody listening, if you're like, oh, that's not what it's called, fucking high, guy. And I hate to blame the weed, but this is what it is. Okay, this was a long time ago. Glad I remember it. Uh, anyway, so that's the first time I heard them. I might have been seventh grade. I don't quite remember when that album came out. Let me look. Uh,
I want to say it was like '01 or '02.
yeah, and holy shit, the album is so good, dude.
It's really good. The Sean Stockman song, "Rock with You." Whew.
Ridiculous.
Holy,
September 2002. So
yeah,
that's when it came out.
Yeah,
That's
that's
so yeah,
crazy.
that was like seventh grade ish, or yeah, eighth grade.
yeah,
Anyway,
that's
somewhere
so
around there.
good.
Album's incredible. So that's the first time I heard them, and then so they were on the radar. I was like, oh, who's Kev Brown? Who's this guy? And then Kev Brown had a joint on the Daylight album as well,
Oh, yep.
on AOI Bionics, which is like my favorite Daylight album. So I was stoked for that. And then Odyssey started putting out the mixtapes, and then Kev Brown dropped "I Do What I Do" in 2003,
Oh
and
boy, Whew.
it was
I was
him
listening to that
on
the
the
other day.
beats and him rapping, and it's just a fucking classic
Fire all the way
record.
through. Kev
It's
Brown
just
does
so
not get
fire.
his respect.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
remember F always showed me that when we'd be kicking it.
Yeah,
yeah,
bro, we love that shit. Me and Benny, that was our shit. Kev Brown,
Hmm.
like all the half tooth shit, like
Listen to
Wordsworth
that in the
and
Integra.
yep,
hmm
yep, fire.
and so the Kev Brown, "I Do What I Do." Yeah, "Say Something." Is that the one?
Say something,
Yeah.
say something. Dun,
So that
dun,
joint,
dun, dun, dun,
"Say
dun,
Something"
dun.
ridiculous. The beat ridiculous, and that's the first time you hear Ken Starr uh on, or at least this is the first. Excuse me, speaking for myself. This was the first time I heard Ken Starr was on this song, and he
Dun, dun,
like
dun,
just
dun.
and he kills it, and the beat's just
Dun,
ridiculous.
dun,
Whole
dun,
album's
dun,
ridiculous.
dun, dun.
Odyssey's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Uh, Fonte got a crazy verse. Anyway, so then
Dun, dun.
that was like 2003. Ken Starr put out his album Star Status. I want to say like 2006.
Hmm. I've
Yeah,
had that too.
yeah,
Then he didn't release another project for another 9 years or something. He put out something Star Status 2, I think, in 2014 or 15. And then I haven't heard anything from, I haven't tried to kept up. No, no shots. Just haven't, we all busy. And so
mm-hmm,
this is the first thing I've heard from him in a long time, and it's just as dope as he's ever been. So it was sick.
yeah,
It was tight. But that's Kev Brown for you. And if you don't know Odyssey, Odyssey fucking sick too. Incredible
crazy.
rapper, incredible producer.
Yeah, exactly. Both.
From the Foot in the Door mixtape to
Whew.
uh that was once we heard that, it's over.
It was rap. 34
Prop
songs of straight heat.
Heat proper. I mean
Crazy.
joints,
What's the
joints,
Freddie
joints, joints,
Fox
joints.
joint like at the end?
Ugh, that joint's
Let
crazy.
your teeth
Yeah.
cry. Oh my God.
Ooh,
The
ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, that joint's crazy.
game just got real.
Oof.
Oh
Yeah,
my God. Kev Brown
Yeah.
went
yeah.
crazy on that
Well,
verse too.
I'll just play a snippet of that. Play me a
Yeah, we
snippet of
need
that in
that.
here.
We
Yeah,
need that. They
you
need
can
to
play
hear
up
it.
to 15 seconds of a
Okay.
song without it freaking. But anyway,
Yeah,
joints.
we just nerded out on them. That's what they want
Yeah.
though.
Hey, if you're listening to this, you probably can relate. So go check out
Yeah.
that record. Go check out that record. Nobody's paying me to say this. I just I like this little wave of like the older, 40 and up doing like really solid hip hop records. Like Blue's new album is crazy.
Yeah,
The one that's all about him turning 40. Sick. Like
that's just fire.
Cooley High's last album was crazy. All Infinite. Beats are nuts. Raps are good. It's just like, the last Little Brother album. Sick.
Yes,
Common's
very
album, The
good.
Beat Rock. Good year. It's been like a good, few years for the hip hop. If you like some like, I love everything, but it's like I love the underground shit too. Um, so it's nice
Where
getting
it all
those
started.
songs. Yeah, getting a quality version of that music. Sick.
Yeah, it's
Um,
crazy.
Say,
I mean, I'm hyped for this new. I haven't. I mean, I kind of listened through the new the new Ace Rock album. I need to like really sit down and listen to it. Obviously, he's still rapping crazy, but I'm really
mm,
hyped for this new Evidence shit, bro. Like Ev is
yeah,
still just
yeah,
he's rapping on such a I mean, he's always been crazy, but
yeah.
his tie-ins and yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy.
Dude, he is. I will. I listened to that ASAP Rock album today. It's so sick.
Yeah,
I
he's
might
crazy.
check it out. We are just
Dude, he's
talking about
so
it
sick.
this last week, Calvin.
Hmm. So I was like, I need to listen to this. So while I did my workout, I was listening to it. I was like, dang,
Maybe
Yeah,
I'll check it out.
this it's crazy. He's still just like same thing. It's like he just got better and better. Like
exactly.
he's like on a whole other level than even his early shit, and he's making the beats, and it's like the beats are
Yep.
crazy. It's like
Dude, I
Shout
just
out to
remember the
Nature.
first time I
Nature got
heard
some
Labor
cuts on
Days.
there.
yeah, the cuts are fire. Yeah, Labor Days is sick.
Yeah.
Not no, like Labor Day's a classic, but like the new shit is like
Yeah.
you like
Yeah.
know
He
what
just
he's
never
talking
fell off
about.
rapping.
No,
And he lived in
Yeah.
but
Portland for a while, right?
Yeah, he's still here.
Oh, is he?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I could be wrong. Somebody fact check, but I'm pretty
I don't
sure he's
know.
still here.
Yeah, I heard at
Yeah.
Big
one
shout
point I
out to
think he
him.
did. Yeah, he did live in Oregon. Uh,
Yeah.
So sick.
he was
Yeah.
so sick.
I know Nature has some cuts on the new record.
Oh hell yeah!
So
Just
shout out to DJ Nature.
shout out to
Big
Nature for
shout out
real.
to Nature.
That's
All the
that's
scratches
the
sounded
guy.
sick. Yeah, I was wondering who did them because I was like, ooh, all the scratches sounded good.
Weren't you guys on a basketball team?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. He was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, we did
Yeah,
the T and E.
he's
We were T and E. But I can't remember. Was he on the team like permanently, or did he
I
sub
think it
in
was
for a
like a
game?
game. I think he's a sub, but
yeah, he was a sub and then they got mad. He was kicking ass. He
He was a
was.
yeah.
great
He's kicking
sub.
ass. If you're from Seattle, like it doesn't matter what you do, who you are. If you are from Seattle, you just hoop. You just know you're just nice with hooping.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
in the water up there for sure.
yeah. Uh, big facts. Shout out to Nature. Yeah. So there was a thing in Portland called Rig Skip Ball,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
and
what it was.
it was this band and they had a van. They had their van that they drove around in, and they put a basketball hoop on the back of it, and then they would like park at places, and we'd do like 3-on-3 tournaments or whatever and it would be like with other Portland bands. And so T&E, the group me and Ep were in with Taupe, we were, of course, gonna play because we're all basketball boys.
We all love hoop.
We all love hoop. We got the basketball Jones, you know. It's fucking bad, dude.
Hoop
Scratches.
dreams.
I got
Got
hoop
the
dreams.
basketball Jones. Like, Jones.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm Jones. I'm Jones. I got to put the basketball in the hoop. I put the ball in the hoop. Now I'm just sounding MacGruber. I'm just mixing up
Yeah.
movies, y'all. Hey, it's all good.
Yeah, dude. Head
Watch a lot of
spinning with
movies.
head spinning with movies. It's funny because we watch a lot of movies for the podcast, but then I also just like watch a lot of movies in my life too. So it's like
Yeah.
it's funny now I have to hold off on some movies. I'm like, oh, can't watch that because we'll probably watch that soon.
Mm-hmm. Real
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah,
Real
dude.
shit.
Oh, I got thrown off. I forgot what we were talking about.
Oh, we're talking about risky, but long story short, basically,
Oh, Rigskabal.
uh,
There you go.
yeah.
You go ahead.
Okay, I'll make it quick. Two-time motherfucking champions. Okay, two-time motherfucking champions. Um, Forrest came through and was yeah, he's nice. He's nice with who we had. Didn't we also have we had Nopo?
We had
We had
Nopo.
Noah
That's what I
Porter.
couldn't remember. I think
Shout
like
out to Nopo.
Noah was officially like because you could probably have like a sub or whatever. I think Noah was officially part of it,
Yeah,
and Nature and people were pissed that Nature was because Noah shot all our videos or
yeah.
most of our videos because Ife shot
Yep.
one. Um, but I also can't remember. I'm like, or was Nature part of it the whole time and then Noah subbed in? I can't remember. Whatever. Uh, And then Nature like DJ for us a few times, so we were like, yeah, he's part of our group. But I remember people being kind of upset about that, that like he technically like wasn't part of T&E. Uh, but hey, he was a
Hey,
great
two-time
basketball
Yeah, it
player.
champions.
Two times
is what it
champions. That's
is.
all I'm gonna say. You still weren't beating us,
Yeah.
even. But I know Noah was there too because
Yep.
we got that picture of all of us holding up the trophy. I'm in the tie dye. If we can find that photo, we'll throw it up.
Yeah, shout out to
Uh,
Noah too. I
For
have the
real. Shout out
Shout
cassette
to
tape.
Noah.
I have the cassette tape somewhere.
The risky ball.
Richard
Yeah.
Yeah,
cassette tape. Yeah,
with
shout out
like
to
the
Ben.
yellow paper around it.
Shout out to
Hmm.
Bim, man. Damn.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, Eugene Legend.
Yep.
So anyway, that was basketball. It was sick. Vice did like a little thing on it, I'm pretty sure.
They did. They did. Yep.
But yeah, we were sick. We were champs. We were freaking champs, dude.
Two
The
times.
glory days.
Yeah. Shout out to all the
Glory
bands we've
days.
all became like homies with too. Like
Dude, they're all
Dude,
so
to this
cool.
day. To this day.
well, you remember when we got
That
like
bec-
86 from Ron Tom's?
I
Ron
do. I'll
Tom's?
never forget. Never
And
forget
then the
it.
next day, or maybe it was a week later, but sometime in that, like pretty right after that happened, we played the sound guy who we like got into it with at a basketball game because he was in like another band.
Yep.
You remember that? It was sick, dude. He had to squash the beef.
Yeah, he had to because they were hate they
They were hating.
basically they were on some like, oh, there's no way you guys are headliners type shit. It was some mad
Hmm.
passive aggressive shit, and we just weren't we were on some punk rock shit, like fuck the sound man, like fuck everybody, like yeah, we weren't having it, and people loved it. People loved
Yeah,
it. They
people loved
truly
it,
did.
dude. That's what you do on
You
a
know,
headline show, dude. We like worked hella hard. So basically, like Ron Tom's
we
was like
did.
the hipster bar where all like the indie rock bands played and shit. Like I don't remember hip hop acts being there, you know. And
Not a lot.
so T&E worked you hard, or like yeah, I guess you got. I mean, maybe Lifesavers did it or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Shout out. Yeah,
uh, but you got to work hard to like get into that crowd, and so yeah, we worked hard to like have a headline show at Ron Tom's, and Ep and myself showed up for sound check, and the sound guy like pressed us like we weren't supposed to be there and made me like pull out the email to show him that he was like, you guys aren't the
that's
openers, you're
right.
hip. He's like, you guys are hip hop, like you're not the fucking openers, or
You're
you're
not
not the
the
headline, or
headliner.
excuse me, you're
Yeah,
not the headliners, you got to be the openers. I was like, bro, I don't need to. I'm not trying to explain to you. He's like, I'm like, why would I show up at the time that the headliners are supposed to show up to sound check? Like, and so I had to like pull up the email, this whole thing, and he was still like kind of like huffing and puffing.
Yeah, he's like, I'll do it, but I don't like it.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't
Exactly.
like it. He's like, all
Exactly.
right. So cut to the end of the show, the T&E show, and the whole crowd's out there yelling, and we get in the encore. And mind you, I'm young and a hothead, and I grab the mic and
I'll
I'm
never
like,
forget.
yeah, I'm like, y'all come here to see T&E? He's like, yeah. I'm like, y'all want us to do another one? Yeah. And I'm like, and then I told him like, when I got here, the sound man told us we weren't supposed to headline. Everybody's like, ooh, and I was like, fuck the sound man. Threw the mic down and played the joint. And then we got into
uh,
whatever our
That
last
that
song
was
was.
crazy.
Yeah, probably like Get It Back, or what was the one? The Basement with Ilmac.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
got,
the basics. Yeah,
or The Basics, excuse me. See, my brain's
yeah.
fried.
No, it's all good. Yeah, you
I
high.
made a
It's all
million,
good.
I made a million songs.
I made a lot of songs, brother. I don't know what's what.
Yeah,
yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
no, that
guess
that is
party
a,
till the late night.
nah,
it was one of those two. But I think it was the basics. I
I
think
think
it
it was The
was
Basics. I
because it
remember
was
just
at
being
that
like,
time too, where the city was hot, the Blazers were going
Yeah.
crazy. Like that
Plus
was
that
our
song would
end
go
song
crazy.
for
yeah, and
sure, for
the crowd
sure.
went wild, and and of course we crushed it because that song always went up. And then show's over, her last song or whatever. Then the sound man's kind of like walking up to the stage. He's like, what the fuck? That was fucked up, bro. And I was like, what? I just said what you did, you know? And then he looked like he wanted to do something, but Ep kind of stood in between, and then he definitely didn't want to do anything. He might have wanted to try to punch me, but he definitely didn't want to try to punch Ep.
He really wanted to punch you.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was that. Yeah, yeah. It's like you were the hothead. I was the cool. Like, all right, I'm laid back. But if you fuck with us or anybody in my crew, bro, I will. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time.
yeah, dude. It was a good time.
Nobody, nobody
Yeah,
was
I don't
pressing
want to, but
us
I will.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
was
nobody was
certainly back,
pressing us.
especially back then. I certainly was a hothead, and I had a sore spot for like getting treated like shit by sound men. That was like a
Yeah,
big
yeah, for sure.
pet peeve of mine because it was just like they always treated us poorly, and it
Hmm.
didn't ever make sense to me, you know. And then I would be in like a band, like playing drums in a band or some shit. We get treated super nice, like the exact same venue, and you'd be like, okay, well now I get what's going on here, and this is extra fucked up. So.
Yeah,
That's why I always got into it with the sound man. But with that dude, I was just telling the truth. You know, maybe I didn't have to
yeah,
say fuck the sound man, but it's like that's hype. It was a hype moment. You know,
yeah,
the crowd liked it. It was a good
Yeah, the
memory.
crowd needed that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, it is what it is. Obviously, hindsight, what I mean, could have been different, but at the same time, like if he wouldn't have done that, that wouldn't have happened.
Dude, that's punk
yeah.
rock.
Yeah, and
You
I
know
don't
what I mean?
regret it. It was fun. You
Yeah,
know, it's like that's what you're supposed to do when you're like 22 or some shit and you just like rock the crowd.
exactly.
Like we
Yeah.
worked, you know, I was like sick. And then we partied till the late night. We had fun. Everybody was chilling. We like stayed the whole night. It was all good. And then might have been the next day or a few days later, we like emailed them like, hey, love performing at the venue. Let us know, down the road we'll like can do another one. And they were like, yeah, because of what happened, you guys are no longer like welcome at Ron Tons. You've been 86th or whatever. I was like, oh, y'all gonna tell us through email?
Yeah, it was crazy. And then like less than a year later, all of a sudden, Portland's all over the place in the news for, you know, the fives coming and shutting down hip hop shows. So the
Yeah,
time
so
it was there, the silver lining
that's
was
That's
definitely
right.
there. Yeah, that
yeah,
was a wild time. It was like right before that, right before.
yeah. But damn, that was a wild time too. I remember that. That was like I feel like I had left Portland by that. Oh no, no, that was
It
like the
was like
last few
right
years.
before.
It was
Yeah,
like right
yeah, it was
before I
right before
left.
you
Yeah.
left. Yep.
Um, but yeah, then we saw the sound guy at the Rick's ball game like a few days later, and we all kind of
Hmm.
just were like, oh yeah, I apologize. He apologized. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm a high head, but it's like he also and he's like, yeah, dude, my bad, I did. So it was all good. So shout
yeah,
out to him. Uh,
for sure.
wherever you are, dog, that was a
No
fun
beef.
memory.
Seen him
Yeah.
a couple times within the last handful of years. Nice guy, you
Hey,
know.
hell yeah.
So God love
That's
to you,
sick.
knee. Yeah, we know, bitch. It's all good. No,
Yeah,
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just
It just sounded funny. You had to say it.
I just
you did. It's a
Sorry.
funny show. This is a comedy show, dude. With a
But no, shout out to him. Shout out to him. It's
little
all
history in
good,
between.
man.
That was,
You do shit and then you look back and you're like, huh, we were young, it was high, it was a moment, and it is what it is. Part of
it
life.
was and it was like over a decade plus ago. So it's like, usually
Exactly.
long. We were talking about long times ago. Where it's past the statute of limitation with
Kids.
any beef. You
Exactly.
know what I mean? So, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Great times. Great times.
Oh, Portland was fun for show. Portland was
That was
fun for
whew,
show,
was
dude.
it? What? Blazers were that was the thing too, was like the Blazers were going crazy. The
Yep,
music scene was definitely like fantastic.
yep.
Yeah. And fools were just like really kicking. Everybody was kicking it. It
Kicking
was a
it,
good
dude.
time before responsibilities and like families. More so before families for a lot of the homies came into
Yeah, I'm
play,
like, I
you
don't got
know.
families. I don't got a family or responsibility. So,
Before shit, you know.
uh,
But yeah,
I'll,
great times.
yeah, dude. I'll smoke to that. I will smoke.
Yeah, I'll
For
smoke to
real.
that. Dude,
Yeah,
T&E talk.
T&E talk.
For real. Yeah, that was our second T&E talk.
We just let
Shout out to
loose on this
nature.
one. I feel like
Shout
I
out to
told that story
Nate.
before, but maybe not. I feel so
I
bad with
don't
my
think on here.
feel so bad and telling these stories and not remembering because it's like those dudes remember because that was what they did. And it's like I feel bad I don't remember, but I
It's
don't.
all good.
Hey, that's what you remember.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that's what it was. I think Noah was like our guy the whole time,
Yeah. Noah
and
was on
then
the
and
squad the
then
whole time.
and then Tope couldn't be there for the championship game, and Nature came in, and they were like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck? This dude's bigger than everybody."
That was it. And that's the thing. Noah was
Way
taught
more
like Noah's like
athletic.
6'5", 6'6". Nature's like
Yeah,
6'1", 6'2". We had a
Nature's taller
squad.
than Noah.
No, 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 no.
I mean,
Noah's
shorter
taller.
than Noah.
Noah's taller.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah, for
dude.
Yeah,
sure.
he is.
I don't think
Yep.
Noah's 6'5", dude.
I'm giving him at least 6'5", 6'6" for sure. Could be
Six
wrong. We'll
six.
find out.
I think you're wrong, dude. I don't think that was six
Yeah.
six.
Yeah, it might be wrong.
He's probably like six
Anybody in the
three.
comms, anybody in the comms want to reach out to NoPo, hit him up and ask him. He's gonna be like, "This is a real random question, but we just need to know how tall you are." He's gonna be like, "Who the fuck are you?" If you get blocked, just let us know. We'll make it right. All right, it's all good.
If you guys had to guess, what's your guess? Law's, what's your guess?
If I had to guess,
Yeah, if you had to guess.
uh, 6'3", 6'4". I'll say six
Okay,
three and a half.
Yeah, there you go. You might be right. All right, I like that.
it's still my numbers, but okay.
6'3.5". Yeah, no, we rocking.
You should have went first.
Yes, fucking should have gone first, dude. That's why. It's what you get for being a nice guy. I used to say fuck the sound man. Now I let Laws go first.
There it is. There it
I
is.
changed. That's funny, dude. You say 6'6"? That's what you think?
I don't know, maybe like 6'5", for six
No
four, six
Botox.
five, six
Six
four
four,
and a
six five.
half. No, no,
Six
no
four and a half,
Botox.
dude. All right, then
Yeah,
I'll
six
have
four
to.
and a half.
Then I have to go with 6'2.5",
There it is.
even though I probably think it's more like he's 6'3" and a
Yeah,
quarter.
6'3" and a half.
6'3" and a
Yeah,
quarter. Shout out to
there we
Noah. Oh
go.
yeah, we were gonna smoke.
Shout out to Nopo, man.
Hey, we had to do some Noah talk.
Yeah, maybe that'll go in the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Noah talk.
A lot of Noah talk. Legendary
I can cut it. We can do
videographer.
that, and then we can smoke to it. Oh yeah, I can
Everything.
cut it. Be a legend.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
shot a recent Caitlin Clark piece. You know, just doing. He's doing really, really good quality work. So yeah,
Dude,
Dude, for
much
real.
love and shout out to Noah for real.
speaking of,
Noah,
do you
we would love
guys,
to have you on. We would love to have you on.
Be
yeah,
incredible.
If you listen or watch it.
pick a movie.
Yeah, pick a
Movie.
movie.
Come be on
Pick a
the
movie
show.
to come on. Come get on the show.
All right, let's smoke,
All right.
dude. Campers over here. These guys camping. All right, we're back. Back in action.
Back in freaking action.
I would
Oh,
say.
did I tell you guys? Oh, last time I was telling actually them that I was going to the Wu-Tang show. I went to
Hmm.
that with my cousin. It was super sick. They played a lot of
Hell
really
yeah.
good songs. They ended up performing for like 2 hours, I would say. Um, it was tight seeing them in an arena setting. The only thing was they had a live band, which was tight, it sounded good, but then there would be like songs where I'm like, I have no idea what beat this is supposed to be, and then until I like hear the
Uh,
verse. But
Hmm.
but overall it's really good. I would say my favorite song they did was Duel of the Iron Mike. That one got like
mm,
super hype. Who else was there? They had ODB's
Yeah,
son
that's
there,
sick.
young DB. And he did a really good job, actually. Like he looks and sounds exactly like him.
Crazy.
But, oh, Capadonna did 97 Mentality, and it was so sick.
wow. That's crazy.
It was so tight.
And
Those
shout
were
out to
probably my
Capadonna.
favorite
Damn.
That's sick, dude.
with Liquid
So-
Swords.
Sounds like a good show.
Yeah, it was sick. I'm stoked I went because I almost didn't, but I was like, I kind of got to see the last tour if it is gonna
Hmm.
be. I don't want to risk it.
Mm, yeah.
And you wore your Wu-Tang shoes.
Yeah, I wore my dunks, and
Hmm.
then I wore my not this shirt, but I wore my Wu-Tang Forever t-shirt, one that I've had since I was like 12,
Hmm.
and then I wore this bootleg Wu-Tang hat I got from Beaverton Mall. Now it's called like Cedar Hills Crossing or something, but
Hmm.
it's called Beaverton Mall. and just this
Oh
little
yeah, you're right. Damn.
little shop in there. I think it was the same shop where like we bought our like pagers, our beepers, but they had it
Mm.
there. It was like $5, and my brother bought it, and then at some point I got it. But it's super bootleg, but it's sick. So I wore that.
Hell yeah.
Damn, that's tight, dude.
Man, shout out to the Beaverton Ball.
Yeah, dude, it used to be sick. There's Tower Records,
Yeah.
the big old Fountain Orange Julius right by it. Glamour Shots down the way. There's like a video game store that had like everything. It was sick.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
first
sick.
Killer
time
spot.
uh we went there, me and my pop, I want to say, oh yeah, it was. My pops and I, because he loved Tower. Like we would go to Tower Records often. And
Right.
yeah, it was a pickup Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt. I'll never forget. First time
Damn.
at Beaverton Mall. Like new, like kind of new to the city and everything. Just learned. I didn't know what the hell Beaverton was, but I
Yeah,
remember that
yeah.
day. I was just like, okay,
It's
this
just
Little
like
place
a
is
Oregon
tight.
talk.
strip, an inside strip.
Yeah, exactly. Inside strip mall.
Yeah, that Tower
But
Records
yeah,
was tight.
Oregon talk.
I love that, dude.
In the Tron.
Yep.
Oregon talk, dude. I love it. Dude, that's a sick memory. What a great album too, Reasonable Doubts.
Crazy, crazy. I didn't really know who Jay-Z was at that time. I just remember,
Yeah,
my pops
yeah.
was talking about him and got it. And then I was like, oh, okay. First time I heard the Evils, I was like, oh,
Oh
all
boy.
right, this is incredible. This is incredible. And then soon after, we got AT Aliens. And I was like,
Oh boy.
all right,
hmm
these are my
Game
two favorite
changers.
albums for the summer. Yeah,
Game
like it was
changers.
written soon after.
hmm
Holy shit, crazy.
Damn. That's a
Dude,
run.
that Tower Records, I used to always get my kung fu movies there.
Hell
And
yeah.
I remember they're like $20. So it was like, it wasn't so often because I was a kid. But
Mm-hmm.
then over at Washington Square, they had the Suncoast video.
Yep.
I started going there and they're like $10. So at that point, I started getting two at a time.
Yeah.
But I had a crazy
Suncoast,
collection back in the day.
not
Damn.
bad. I already know. And
I wish I
Suncoast
still
was
had them.
fire. That's where I first started getting like, once we're like in high school and working, that's where I
Hmm.
first started getting a lot of my anime shit was at the Suncoast. Fire.
Uncles.
hmm
Yeah.
Yep.
There was a music warehouse too, I think, that
Mm.
came along, which was real sick. I used to get movies there,
Yeah, Music Warehouse is tight. Man, Oregon talk for real.
That's real
big
Oregon
time.
talk, dude. Not Astoria
If
like the background says, but Oregon talk. Portland,
Yeah, just
Oregon
just
talk.
cover.
Yeah. I could just say Portland, Oregon.
it works.
Sick, dude.
They know what it is, but yeah, but I was
Oh,
He
we
said,
gotta have him on the
you can't
show.
make you can't make me. Damn, that man is getting forced. Look at he's about to. You gotta call the
You're like,
ambulance on that one.
light it again, Arnold. I must clear it.
Okay.
Clear the chopper.
I tried to clear the chopper. It's too much smoke. I cannot do it. Need a higher, I'm so high right now. I'm so high. Yeah,
Calling the bong a chopper is so fire. Clear the chopper.
Yeah,
grab
those
me the
hard.
chopper.
Yeah. Don't forget to
Dude,
clear
those
the
hard.
chopper.
Clear the chopper. Who's your daddy? Does he want to touch your chopper? Does your daddy want to touch my chopper? Tell
Oh
me.
shit.
Tell me now. Does he want to touch my chopper? I'll share. We can share the same boy. I don't care. I don't care.
Holy shit.
All right. That's enough. That's enough. Uh, the tile's been thrown. My bad, y'all. I went off the rails right there.
That's so good.
Oh,
I went off the rails a little bit.
I, I love it.
dude, that's what happens. He takes over, when Arnold takes over.
So good, dude. So good. Oh shit. thought we were done, but we had one more little run in us. I brought out the like closing background and everything, and I was like, "Oh shit, no, there's more." I'm glad we brought it back. That was good,
Yeah,
dude.
Oh shit, my face hurts.
yeah,
Good.
mine as well. Damn, Oregon talk to Arnold talk.
To Arnold
Good
talk.
stuff.
Good shit. Well, next week we're watching High Fidelity, so watch High Fidelity. We're gonna talk about that. And then
Special guest.
special guest. So you're gonna want to
Yeah.
tune in for that. Appreciate everybody for listening. Thank you for watching. Appreciate the comments. Even though I don't sound sincere when I use this tone of voice, I'm being sincere. So thank you. Fuck you. I'll smoke to that.
I smoke to that. I smoke to that. Calvin and Lawz in a bar back with a new episode of I smoke to that. I smoke to that. Oh.
I smoke to that. Fuck you. I smoke on. Fuck you. I smoke on it. People gonna be so mad listening.